Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. Really appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. Hold on, sorry, 1 second here. I gotta make sure the other chart looks good. 1 second. So yeah, let's go over today what I'm also looking forward to. And yeah, we'll see. Hold on 1 second here. One second. All right, so yeah, I gotta grab my charger too. So I'm at like what 4% right now. So yeah, 1 second here, guys. Yo, what's up, guys and gals? Really appreciate you all tuning back in. All right, I'm plugging this in, I swear, and then I'm gonna plug this in too. And yeah, what a crazy morning, you know. Obviously, yeah, what a great morning though. So yeah, I was looking at a few. Obviously, I was very interested with the Qs. Looks like, you know, we wanted to at first drop below, and then we finally made a decision, or the charts made a decision, and yeah, we just wanted it to go up into this empty space. Had that nice close. We retested, touched that first TP there. I do want that, or at least I did want that final there. We're struggling to still get over this cost base area, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Yo, Diana, what's up? Got you with RBLX. Yeah, no worries. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's see, TikTok live now at everyone. All right, yeah, just told the team members we're on live. Finally. All right, so, and I will be honest, yes, you know, this morning, I actually did want this 1 hour though. But I did drop down to this 30 minutes. So there is another wall that I'm looking at that needs to be broken in order for us to target into this empty space here. But yeah, what I can see clearly is, hold on, we did go down to a 30 minute. This morning I was like, there is another box here, and as you can see, yes, we made another little box here, nice potter box, and we did have this empty space above us. And you know, as you can see, we ended up touching that first TP. Honestly, I do want to see if we can hit that final, but you know, looks like it's taking a little while. So yeah, you can pretty much see this was in my potential setups. And yeah, I was looking at a few today. I wanted Tesla. I wanted NVDA too as well. Obviously, this is what I was waiting for. The empty space, you can see where we were. The downside looked great, but yeah, the upside just wanted to go. You can see when I called this out right before market opened, there were a few ones, so I'm still looking at the cues there. But yeah, you can see when I pretty much called that out, we ended up picking a decision, or you know, making a decision. Closed above. If we do hit that 572, I feel like it's going to take some time. That's what I see. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. All right, so that is on the cues. Honestly, I'm going to keep an eye out on it. Not gonna lie, SOFI went wild. So there was that empty space I was talking about. I will be honest, I didn't even have my alert set on this one. So we ended up getting that candle break above. We touched my first TP like perfectly to a T. If we do continue, I do like to see that 27.54 area. I got a target on the cues thanks to that, and yo, appreciate it for tuning in. Yeah, no worries. And yes, just make sure, guys and gals, do your own research before doing anything. So yes, that's pretty much it. Will the cues do it now? Hold on 1 second here. Also want to take a look here as well where we're at. Looks like we're at that close to that first TP2. I'm gonna sit here and wait. And honestly, yeah, we'll go over the other stocks too as well, as we always do. Wow. Okay, okay. Hold on, hold on. Let's see if we can get to that final there. That looks really good. So what? We're pretty close to it. Obviously nothing, not the craziest, biggest move, of course, but still something decent. We did have this empty space. Obviously this morning we were going back and forth, so I was like, I told the team members, I'm just gonna wait. We ended up getting that, you know, nice close above 30-minute, which made it valid. We ended up pushing up to the empty space, and you can see, yes, this was this morning. Obviously, I was looking for calls. Obviously, I was looking for puts as well, if we can get it. But we ended up, you see the before there, we ended up getting that first push. And you can see what I told the team members, looking for a 30-minute close, either side. We ended up getting that 30-minute close there, going up to the empty space. Yo, thanks for liking the live stream. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it, Millie. Neo, yeah, we can go over that too as well. So yeah, no worries. We'll go over that. Honestly, I may be crazy, but I can also see this empty space up here. So I may be wild. I may be insane, which I think I may be just a little bit, but we still have a little more empty space here. So if we can somehow get outside that 573 break, we potentially, and obviously no, not telling anyone to get into any of these trades, but we potentially could see that empty space being filled there. Yo, Max, what's up? So yeah, CRWV, yeah, we'll go over that. Coin, yeah, we'll go over that too as well. So yeah, we'll go over all these trades. I do want to see where Tesla is too. Hold on. And I want Tesla too. I wanted it this morning. We almost had it. But we'll have to see. Honestly, I do need to see the team, see if any of those people, any of the members got in on that. So keep an eye on that. Hold on. Qs look good, but what, 1 hour, 7 minutes left. Obviously that first TP ended up already hitting, so that's all that mattered to me. I get it. There's empty space up here. Personally, you know, that empty space looks really good. Maybe I don't know if we'll get this today, but if we can, you know, it looks good. But yeah, maybe tomorrow. We'll have to see how, you know, the charts want to play out. And of course, the empty space down here that I also am targeting as well. Pawnee, your callouts are fire, making money in the Discord. Dude, Pawnee, good to see you again, man. Yeah, let me go ahead and pin that comment. So yeah, we had a good, nice little day. Obviously, I wanted something at open. I wanted to get in directly at open, but we were just going back and forth. I told the team, I was like, all right, let's just chill out, guys and gals. And then we finally got that, nice little move up. We broke above. And also that swing that we did too as well. So we got to see how, honestly, you know, the beautiful way to open up on a Monday. For that one though, I feel like, yeah, if it does happen, it will take some time for sure. But yeah, we'll have to see. All right, so should I start side hustling as a day trader? Honestly, bro, yeah, you just got to do your own research before you do anything. It's really just up to you. All right, so I feel like it could happen. So yeah, this next gap that I'm seeing, I get it. I already went over it. And yeah, we already hit that first TP, so doesn't even matter if it goes or not. But yes, we do have empty space here. So we already ended up cashing this to this downside. Well, not downside, but the upside this morning. I knew what I wanted both ways, and yes. So like I said, there will be some times where I will see like, oh, we have empty space above us and below us. So I was ready. I told the team, I was like, look, be ready for puts or calls. And honestly, I wanted puts, but didn't want to give us that just yet. So you can see where we were on that little 30-minute chart. And honestly, I do want to see that 1 hour close above that 573 if we can get it. See, it doesn't look terrible. So yeah, we'll see how that plays out. Also, yeah, we'll go to a couple other trades. This one, beautiful too. We do have that empty space above us. And no, not telling anyone to get into any trades, any positions. So please do your own research before doing anything. All right, so one second here. All right, one second. I gotta send something in the chat here. 1 second here. All right, cool. Sorry for the bad music. I know it's terrible. All right, so sorry guys. Hold on one second here. All right. What, 10:54? I don't know how to contact Lee. Can you assist? All right, yeah. So if you're in the my Discord, I will answer DMs after this. So I haven't answered DMs in a few, so yeah, I will answer all DMs and I'll help out for sure. So yeah, no worries. All right, so my bad, guys. One second. All right, cool. I gotta pull up the other chat too as well. All right. So turn that down a bit. All right, cool. So yeah, Q's still waiting to see if we can potentially go into this empty space here. Obviously, I mean, we already pretty much completed that move there. Oh, looking pretty nice now. What, about a minute left. Honestly, I do want to see if we get that strong little push. And yeah, so you can see, you know, what ended up happening, what I was waiting for. And yeah, both sides. So I know a lot of people roasting me. Oh, there's empty space above us and below us. Potentially, you know, what is he talking about? This is what I'm talking about. So, you know, this morning I was waiting for this empty space, which was below us and above us. And you can see we were inside the box. So that's why I gave 2 possible plays for the team members. And obviously I was looking at a couple other ones too as well. Tesla, IWM as well. But as you can see, that's what I was looking for. So when you wait for a confirmation close outside of a box, what time frame is it? So for a valid entry, so at least for me, and yes, you could do it differently, which is perfectly fine. But for me, for something valid, like, okay, I know I can enter nicely, I wait for that same body candle closure. So if I'm on, what, a 30-minute chart, which I am, I do like to wait for that 30-minute close for something valid. We did have a nice retest, which led us to the upside. Obviously, yeah, if we end up, like, let's just say if we end up holding under or a lower time frame entry, I definitely, you know, will enter. So 10-minute, we ended up still breaking above, which obviously lined up with that 30-minute. But I can also go down to a lower time frame, take it there, and that's what I'm looking for. But if I take it on a lower time frame, they'll be more, a little bit lighter for sure. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. All right, so we'll see. All right, so yeah, I have my alerts on here, so yeah, we'll keep on looking though. All right, so can I look at CAT? Yep, CAT. We'll take a look there. SMCI. Okay. I am kind of. I wish I did end up getting into what SOFI. I did have it alerted, but it didn't end up getting in. So I had it charted out. All right, SMCI on that 1 hour. Qs, I feel like we could potentially do it. It's just going to take some time. It's trying though. It's trying. Okay. All right, so we potentially could go into it there. But I honestly do want to see if we can get that 573 break for it to actually like mean something for sure. Looks like video here is going to that TP too as well. Hold on, I gotta send this in the chats too, just in case if they're in too as well. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything, of course. All right, so yeah, QQ's playing around. This one doesn't look terrible here, that 180 area. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research before doing anything, of course. I mean, we are very close to it. Dang, yeah, it doesn't look bad. QQQ, obviously, you know, already, you know, collected on this, so it's cool if it doesn't want to. Honestly, I do want to see, you know, it looks good to me. I get it. This is definitely a stretch right now, but there is a lot more empty space above us that I do clearly like. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. All right, so wow, that first TP is looking okay. All right, I gotta turn this terrible music off. That's for one. Yo, thanks for the follows, really appreciate it. What's your favorite time frame to find an entry? That same, I will, for me at least, that same time frame I charted on. That's like, I know it's clear, I know it's going to be, you know, decent to me. I do like those lower time frame entries as well, and you know, if I, you know, do want to get in, I can just wait for a lower time frame close, or if we potentially can hold nicely, but those are going to be, you know, smaller, of course. But yeah, that's just how I see things. Obviously, you know, you could do it a little different, which is perfectly fine. Whatever works for you is, you know, what you should do for sure. Dang, hold on, let's see. Do want to see? I think we may end up touching it. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get in, so please do your own research before doing anything, of course. We're very, very close. So yeah, great morning. It's just been a little bit slow. Like, at least for the candle wise. So, obviously, yeah, I do want to see that 573. If we can get above there, you know, looks great. So, and I'm glad I looked on the lower time frame. So yeah, I will be honest, I love trading the Qs on. Hold on. All right. I like trading the Qs on the 1 hour. As you can see, I love the 1 hour. But I went down to a lower time frame today. I went down to this 30-minute. Seeing that we had a box. All right. Okay, cool. Nice little move there. Looks like those TPs are pretty much there. But I do want to see if the Qs can get that 573 break for it to mean something. All right, so decent. Both are close to TP, yeah. You like what? Like it was what, 3 cents away. So the video's looking pretty strong though. All right. Oh wow, we smacked through it. All right, Qs, do me something, man. I'm tired of staring at you. I stare at you every single day. All right, yeah, okay. Dang, that's looking pretty strong though. Hold on, one second. Sorry, and yeah, you can see these was already, and this was the last one that I was looking for. So you can see where we pretty much were. Okay, there we go. Finally, man. All right. So we did end up tapping. Well, we're 1 cent away. So you know what? Fine, whatever. I'll wait. Honestly, dang, yeah, if we can. Damn, that's nice. Nice. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, that was pretty nice. So yeah, I get it. You know, these candles were, you know, very, very slow. Let's see. Oh, this trade here, yeah, I wouldn't. For me, at least, I would never chase into it just because we already hit my first TP. So yeah, when I posted it, I didn't end up getting in yet. So yeah, I just ended up waiting for it, see if we ended up holding. So yeah, I did end up missing it because we had this nice. We were already holding above, so it was more of a chase for me. So it wasn't like a heavy entry for me at all. The Qs I did play a little bit heavier though, I will be honest. So I'm glad we got that, you know, little move there. But yeah, if I do see a play, and you can see, you know, when I called this one out, we were slightly above it, so I was like, I'm just gonna, you know, something very, very small, nothing like crazy, of course. But the Qs, yeah, I was watching this this morning. You can see what I was ready for it. I was, you know, this was what I was mainly waiting for. Looking at calls and puts, we ended up getting in. Honestly, I wanted those puts there. It would have been a lot more, but still, great move there to the upside. Oh, wow. We're still pretty strong ahead. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get in any trade, so yes, please do your own research before doing anything. What about on SMCI? Okay, hold on. I'm going to leave this final here. Let's see if we can get above. Personally, I'll leave. Let me see. I do want to see if we can touch this 573 wall there. So if we can get above, that doesn't look too bad. All right, so, and yeah, you can see where we pretty much called these out. Obviously, you know, you see I was waiting on, you know, this before market even opened. We stayed patient, told the members, all right, we got to chill out because it's not knowing what it wants to do. Obviously, I was waiting on, I'll be honest, I was waiting on Tesla too. I was waiting on a couple other ones as well. But you can see another trade there. End up calling this one out. See where we were, where we're at. Obviously, the Qs. Would love to see some empty space here. And no, I'm not telling anyone to get into any of these trades. So yes, please do your own research. But yeah, I will be honest. I'm very glad I didn't wait for that 1 hour close. I would have missed the whole opportunity. So yeah, we can see. And I usually like to trade on the 1 hour. I usually like to see if we can get that 1 hour close. Obviously, we just went down to the 30-minute this today. All right, so AMD. Actually, I gotta leave this up. I'm leaving that up. Oh my gosh, it's still going though. That's crazy. All right, so let's see SMCI on the 1 hour, and also we gotta go over CAC. So yeah, we gotta go over a lot of these trades. And hold on, I'm gonna pull up one more of these charts here. What? AMD. All right, no sales right now. Leave me alone. All right, okay, cool. Yo, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. And also for open. Okay, yeah, we'll go over that too. So, okay, I just want to see where we're at. SMCI honestly looks good. So yeah, for this one, pretty much same thing. Empty space. Obviously, you can see what? Top all there, bottom all here. What looks good to me is if we can get that nice break, we do have this empty space above us. And honestly, and for me at least, I don't see any thing up to that green candle, so it doesn't look too bad. Yo, Zara, what's up? Thanks for pulling up to the live stream. Really appreciate it. So as you can see, I mean, for me at least, I wouldn't chase into it just because we're very close to that first TP. I get it, we can finish it, but I just don't want to be in and potentially ends up reversing. How do you actually sell and buy trading view? I mean, you can just use a broker for that. There's like different brokers you can use. Yo, Charlie, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. So yeah, I'm currently looking for them, of course. Maybe some end of day entries. Okay, QQQ did end up touching that final there. Hold on, I gotta send this in the chat really quickly. So yeah, my final target on move. My final target on those Qs did end up hitting. Hold on, let's see. But I do want to see, you know, if we can go into the empty space. So that's where I'm at now. And, you know, it doesn't look too bad. All right, so SMCI doesn't look too bad. CAT. Let's take a look here. Yeah, let's go down to a possible 4 hour, maybe. Hold on. So I do see that downside, which honestly doesn't look bad. Let's see. Okay, I will be honest. It looks like we did create nice POTTERBOX here. We end up somehow, some way getting this nice break under. We do have this empty space, which doesn't look too bad. So, yeah, we'll have to see. So we'll entry, exit, middle of the move. Have exactly what I want. So that is on CAC. Doesn't look bad. JPM. So yeah, just make sure just to do your own research, not financial advice. Obviously, you know, really just the ones that you want. Personally, I use Weeble will have trade station as well. I used to use Robinhood, but we all know about that. All right, so JPM. I mean, obviously, if you use Robinhood, I'm not bashing you, but for me at least, I didn't like it. All right. Targets. All right, all right. Hold on, I'm gonna change this. So SMCI, AMD, Q's honestly looking pretty strong there. Yo, Diana, what's up? So yeah, CRWV, and yeah, we'll go back over the Q's. Yeah, no worries. QQ finally did it exactly what I wanted it to do. All right, so yeah, JPM. Oh, let's see actually. Let's see. 293, 292. Okay, yeah, that 1 hour actually doesn't look bad. Let me look at a 24-hour too as well. Let's see. All right, so I will be honest. Yes, 24-hour looks great. This is a move that I definitely like, which honestly looks good. So 24-hour, we're nowhere near that yet. So we're just gonna skip out on that. But yeah, that 24-hour looks amazing. So on this 2 hour chart, let's see. 2 hour, personally, I will be honest, I do like this 1 hour just a little bit better. And why I'm saying that is because, for me at least, you know, we have a little bit more structure. Still have that empty space that I like. See what? Top wall there, bottom wall here. And right under us, we do have this empty space. So yeah, right now we're in consolidation. See what? Wick here, body candle, and one wick there. That's my points of contact that I saw. So yeah, we're struggling to get underneath this bottom wall here. So if we can get that nice closure under, we do have that empty space, which honestly looks really, really good. So yeah, we'll have to see. Doesn't look too bad. So what? JPM. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. All right. Looks like we're still going. QQQ looks nice too. Wow. So yeah, I'm glad we ended up catching this morning. As you can see, yeah, we did have the empty space. Well, we're almost at that 573 though. So that's gonna be a very crucial area that we need to break. And yeah, you can see, and I would never chase into any plays. You can see, I called this out this morning, right at what? 9:26, and I was looking at QQ for calls. We had an entry for there, and also for puts. I know I messed up the spelling there, but you can see where we were. We were in that empty space there. One second here. 1 second here, guys. 1 second here. All right, cool. 1 second, guys. All right. Let's see. All right, yeah, 1 second here. Yo, Alien, what's up, bro? Check Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, I can check that too as well. IWM and open. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, my bad. So yeah, we had the Qs. You can see 570, or can't even see the numbers, but you can see that 570 where we were. The entry we needed to break above. While we need to break and close over for that entry, we ended up closing over beautifully in straight green candles. We ended up getting that nice close. We ended up retesting, going up to the empty space. My first and that final target did end up hitting. I do like that 1 hour though. So yeah, we'll have to see. All right, so I'll keep an eye out there. We got to go over AMD2 as well. Leave me alone on that. And open. Okay, okay. So open and also IWM. Let's see. And IWM still look, I still like it, but yeah, we'll go over it too. All right, so for AMD, and then we'll go over open, all these other trades as well. I will be honest. This is the one I ended up missing. So we had it charted, right? Obviously, the upside looks absolutely beautiful. We have this clear gap down. Once we can get this nice break, I do like the NB space above us. I can also see that, and yeah, this is personally what I'll wait for, since that move already happened. So yeah, like I said, both ways we could have an entry. We'll just have to wait. Obviously, we didn't want to go to the upside, but we had empty space below us. This morning, we ended up getting that nice candle closure underneath. We ended up dropping down into that empty space there. As you can see, yes, I mean, those final TPs ended up hitting. What I can see now is, I'll be honest, let's see, hold on. So, I do like that upside there. I will be completely honest. Hold on, let's see. There is just a little bit of empty space under us. Down here, yes, there's more there. Looks like if I wanted to, you know, make a bigger box, we could have nice box there. So if we get under that 161 area, we could potentially go into that empty space here, from what I can see. And yes, you know, all of my plays are going to be the same. Obviously, didn't get a chance to post them, but once we can get those entries, you can see what I'm waiting for, what I'm looking for. Obviously, what we had a little nice swing that ended up doing really nicely this morning as well. And yeah, obviously I got to post it. But yeah, each trade is going to be the same. So for example, before, after, you can see how we call out plays. And yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, that's cool. See the entries exit. So if we're in the box, this morning we were inside, you know, our consolidation. So I told the members, I was like, let's just chill out. we'll get the entries. And we ended up getting, you know, those nice closes. So yes, if you do want to join, you can join the free chat or the VIP chat. Just make sure to do your own research if you do plan on joining. Well, let's see if that 182 can hit too. Honestly, it looks really good. All right, so open. Let's go over this too as well. We'll definitely see how that plays out. And also, we'll go over IWM. And yes, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm going to get me some water. So yes, 1 second here. If you do want to join the Discord, just make sure to do your own research. If you don't want to join, I'm on live pretty much every single day anyways. So yes, 1 second here. I'll be right back. And sorry for the bad music. I know it's terrible. Yo, what's up, guys? All right, I'm back. Let's see. Where's the Discord? So yes, the Discord is in my bio. So, obviously, I have to post what we did today. And now, yeah, we did really good today. But you can see the trades we end up getting into. This is the gains page. You can see what a few of the other members end up doing. And yeah, if the one trade doesn't work, that's fine. I look for the next trade. You can see first day like this. And yeah, it's only Monday. So, and we already hit, you know, a couple. Oh my gosh. Those looking pretty good. IWM2 as well. Alright, QQQ, right where I need it to be. Right where I need it to be. So yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP chat. But yeah, I wanted a few trades. Obviously, the only ones that we saw, you can see the before here. You can see the after. That trade ended up hitting there. Also the Qs, my main one that I was looking at. You can see the before there, also the after there, and we caught that on 30-minute anyways. So see that 30-minute chart, empty space, and yeah, we're waiting for that entry, and we ended up getting that entry there. And yeah, we finally went up. All right, so looks good, looks good. Dang, Qs are going wild there. And no, I would never, I'm not telling anyone to chase into anything. So, I would never chase into anything. Obviously, this was a play that, you know, I won it right before market open. Obviously, I wanted a few more, of course. But yeah, this was the first one that I sent out. Obviously, I sent out a couple other ones that, you know, look decent. You can see the before and the after. Yo, Tina, what's up? Crocs, yeah, I got you. Why are all these expensive stuff? Why not? Personally, you know, I get it. You know, some of these plays can be a little bit more expensive than others. But I will say, you know, we do have plays that are really cheap too as well. I just like trading the Qs every day. For me, at least, you know, it treats me well for the most part. There will be times, yes, where I have to tap out, re-enter, of course, but once I can get that full thing there, that's all that I'm looking for. You can see NVDA, same thing. And honestly, my next goal, and it may not happen today, we could end up, you know, sellers could end up rejecting price here. If we end up rejecting, we could end up flushing under, but right above us, yes, we do have an empty space here. I will say, like, for our end of day swing, so we got into a couple swings, and I will say a lot of times those will be a lot cheaper for sure. But yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. But yeah, there's definitely alternatives to like some of the plays. So if we, you know, end up trading what? Let's say. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on this. Let's see if we can get this actual break though. So I'll put it right here. Oh wow, this is going wild here. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta send this to the chat to make sure. One second. Sorry guys, I know I've been going over like 2 stocks. But yeah, these were really the main ones I was watching. Also IWM. But this one has been chopping a bit, so I do want Tesla though. Honestly, Tesla? Let's see where we're at. Ooh, Tesla. Alright. Okay, hold on. We'll go over that too. But yeah, you know, same thing. We have the empty space. If we finish it, we could potentially, and no, not telling anyone to get into any trades. So yes, please do your own research. But doesn't look bad if we, you know, can potentially go into that empty space there. Maybe I'll wait end of day for this one. We'll see if we, you know, we can get that. Unless if we get some decent movement or something. But yeah, the Q's looking really nice. So yeah, you can see, you know, what we ended up having, and I told the members this morning. This was obviously I sent a couple other ones, but this was really the main one I was looking at, and we ended up getting that. See if we can go to the upside there. All right, so Tesla, what I can see. All right, so that 24-hour, there is that box here. There's that box here, which we are above there, which doesn't look too bad. What I can see also is this. We do have, hold on, let's see, 1 second here. And it still doesn't look bad to me. I still like it. As you can see, yes, what do we have here? Empty space. So, clear move down, no consolidation. This is what I would like to this upside here. As you can see, we're in this box. We're inside of this area of consolidation. I do want to see if we can potentially get this break outside of this consolidation area into that empty space. I get it. That 24-hour looks good. Also, that 4-hour does look pretty decent too. So yeah, we're pretty close to it. So I get it. It may look like a whole bunch of gibberish, but I can see just that empty space there. RR, it's dude. Yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah, we can go over that too as well. So what RR? I think you have mentioned it before too as well. And Crocs, honestly, I'm leaving that up. Dang, we're like right there too, which is the crazy part. So yeah, I'm very glad we didn't, or at least I didn't, wait to this 1 hour. I would have missed this whole move there. Tesla does look really good though. All right, so let's see. So what, Crocs, and also RR. Let's see where we are. Yeah, I can definitely see it skyrocketing for sure. Oh my gosh. Dang, that's going crazy right now. Pretty nice. Alright, so yeah, right now, what I can see... I mean, yeah, we ended up, yeah, had a crazy move, and it's honestly, yeah, still moving. We still have a little bit of empty space here that I can see. I will be honest, that's not really a box, though, so I can't just draw some random crap there. Oh, no, let's see. Okay, I got it. So, yeah, this is what I'm looking at here. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta change this really quickly. One second. Hold on, where's this at? Okay. I want to see that final being hit though. All right, Q's, sellers in control right there. So that's what I'm talking about. So sellers are in control of this top wall, this top box. So I would need to see if we can get there. All right, so I know this box is going to look a little bit different, but still same concept, still same thing. Point of contact, body candle, body wick. We can break above person. I do want to see if we can just go to that empty space here, so it doesn't look bad. And yeah, each play is going to be exactly the same. So in my Discord, obviously, yes, I had like what 3 or 4 that I was looking at today. And you can see the Qs. I was looking for that entry here or there. We ended up getting that entry up to the upside. You can see when we called it out. Obviously, You know, I will be honest, I was waiting on Tesla too, but we couldn't get Tesla. You can also see NVDA. You can see the before here. You can see that after there. This one was definitely more of like some lotto. But yeah, ended up touching that first TP. Final there. Maybe, we'll have to see. So yeah, I can't promise anything, and no, not selling anyone to enter to any trade. So yes, please do your own research. But yeah, I post all my setups, and we had to wait this morning. This morning, I thought we were going to shop. I was like, man, we're going back and forth. I hope we don't. And then we finally chose a side that we wanted to go to. So yeah, not bad. All right, so we'll keep going. Yo, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Tesla and Starbucks. All right, yeah, we'll go over that too. And yes, if you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat or the VIP. Honestly, just join the free chat, see how you like it. Yeah, pretty much it. One second. One second here. My bad, I was just looking at all the chats really quickly. What's... Yo, Superstar, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. What's your dream blue? I don't know what that means, bro. Yeah, I don't know what that means. So I can't answer that question. I just don't know what that means. Alright, so anyways. So what? Crocs. We gotta go over a couple other ones as well. Alright, so looks like, hold on. So, you know, it looks like, yeah, we are outside of our all, which we did that amazingly. We haven't yet touched that first TP, so I do want to see that 8760 being hit, which honestly looks really, really good. Yeah, if we can finish, I do like that 9707 area. That's what I'm seeing. And no, I'm not selling anyone to get into any of these trades, so yes, please do your own research before doing anything. Let's see. Neo and also UNH. And yeah, of course I'm leaving the queues up. So what? Hold on. Neo and what? JPM2? Let's see. QQQ. Yo, Jay, what's up? What's the win rate in this strat? So, ooh, that looks good. I mean, I will say, oh wow, that's, hold on, my bad. Yeah, that looks great. Especially if we can continue, that doesn't look bad. Hold on, my bad. I'll answer your question in a second. Imagine take that 5 minutes. So yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. So the win rate, I will say, I mean, there will be times where I have to stop out and re-enter. But I do like to stop out and re-enter if I have to. So, you know, like for, you know, these trades, you can see what we called out this morning. You can see the before here, what we were looking for. The after, you could also see, we had the Q, so you can see the before there and also the after. So pretty much I just wait for the trades, and yeah, you can see if I have to stop out of a trade, the box will tell me. It basically tells me everything. And yeah, there will be some times where I have to, you know, stop out and find a re-entry. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm looking for a small stop loss. So if I have to stop out, that's going to be something small. But if I hit the trade, you can see I want the full thing. So it doesn't matter if I, you know, get stopped out once or twice. Once I can get that, you know, true entry, especially on a nice valid candle closure, you can see, you know, the befores, afters there. We're trying to catch this full move. We're trying to, and yes, we're trading on a higher time frame. So there will be sometimes where I have to wait. So I'm not like on a 1 minute chart or anything like that, but we're on, obviously this is a 5 minute, but we're on a higher time frame. 24 hour, 1 week swing trades, 4 hour. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wow, JPM looks like we could dump there. Dang, that 5 minute closed amazingly though. And I'll be honest, no, I'm not into this play, so not telling anyone to get into any trade. So yes, please do your own research. But yeah, for today, I'm glad, you know, at least on the keys, I'm glad I went down to a, you know, a 1 hour or a 30-minute chart instead of just being on the 1 hour. Obviously, you know, I love taking trades on a 1 hour. You can see in my games page, but for today, I went down to a lower time frame. I seen that there was another gap, there was empty space. I told the team members what I wanted. I get it, slower move, but still ended up getting that move there. All right, so JPM, dang, yeah, that 5 minute looks great. All right, so yeah, that's crazy. That doesn't look bad. But yeah, just like all of our trades, you know, if we end up hitting it, cool. If we don't hit it, there's always another trade that can end up happening. So yes, each trade is exactly the same on our Discord. We don't change anything. Obviously this morning we had to wait a bit, but you can see once we get those entries what we end up doing. And yeah, if it hits, cool. If it doesn't, there's always, a stop loss for a reason. All right, so yeah, 1 second here. So for Tesla, let's see. So Tesla on that 24 hour, I do like it a lot. 24 hour, we are above it. On this 4 hour, it looks like we just tapped that for our top also. Sellers did end up saying no, not right now. But yeah, if we can get that nice break above, we still have a little bit of empty space above us, which honestly, yeah, it doesn't look bad. So just gonna see how things play out. If we get it, cool. You can easily see, yes, we're still inside of that consolidation, at least on that 4 hour. But yeah, I do like that 24 hour too as well. All right, so yeah, that was on Tesla, and you can see, yes, all the trades inside of our Discord exactly the same. We don't change anything. Obviously this morning I wanted the downside. We almost had it. Honestly, would have been some crazy calls there, but yeah, we ended up not getting that. So the upside, it's almost there. So yeah, we'll have to see. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning back into the live stream. I will be getting off now. So yeah, I got a little bit more work to do inside of the Discord. You can see what we did here already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yes, if you do want to join, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat with the VIP. If you don't want to join, I'll still be here on live end of the day as well. So yes, thank you all so much for tuning back in. Hope you all have a blessed one. See you all soon in Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much.